All right, so let's do our thing.
Wait, I have to cough.
Okay, cough. She has a cough,
Wait,
Elvin.
mute me so I can.
I'm gonna mute her so she can cough. Just I'm not gonna mute her. Just cough. Cough your butt off.
Mike tests.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, Evan.
Athena's in the
Elvin, are your
house.
eardrums
Yeah.
blown out yet?
Sorry
What's
about
up?
Are your eardrums blown out now?
I can't hear you now.
Oh, you son of a gun. Hey, what is up? Welcome to the Hypothetical Comedy Podcast. I am Funky Sam Medina, and I'm alongside Coffee Athena Rodriguez. There she goes.
Don't make me laugh when I have to cough.
That's a smoker's cough right there.
I have no idea what you're talking
I
about.
know you gotta lay off the you gotta lay off those
The
Marlboro
camels,
man.
Joe Camels.
Right?
Yeah, from someone who's never had a cigarette in her life.
Right?
Anyways, who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm Athena Rodriguez and I'm talking.
And we are here with comedian Elvin Maglinte. What is up, Elvin? How you doing, man?
What is up? Yeah, glad to be here. Glad to be on Hypothetical Podcast Network.
I actually
all that
just
good
changed.
stuff.
I just renamed it to Hypothetical Coffee.
Ouch. Ouch.
Where's the sound effects?
I know I should clip out her coughing and just throw it in sometime. Maybe she won't be here, and then I'll just clip her sounds, the sound of her coughing in, so we have her presence.
Yeah.
Elvin,
Say bye to my wife real quick. She's heading out to the pool.
oh what?
You
Tell her what's up.
know?
Tell her we said what's up. We met your wife recently.
She said hi. Yeah, she definitely. Yeah, she's going to. It's nice weather for that, so she's heading out to the pool.
Heck
That's
yeah.
it's really nice weather for that.
All right.
So Elvin, we met you just like a bunch of other people during the pandemic on Zoom, and then
Thank you.
Hell yeah. And then recently on my birthday, April 1st, we had the pleasure of meeting you in person where we did a show together for the city of Stockton.
That was so fun.
Yeah, for the first time. Like it was a long time coming because like you said, we did a bunch of Zoom shows during the pandemic, and like after once everything kind of settled down, like I think shows were popping up and getting back to its original state, and like we just there was times where like I think we could have met, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah,
But
no, there was a couple times like there was a show or two that I was gonna go to, but I ended up not going, and I think you were there.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that, where we crossed paths or whatever. But
Yeah, and exactly, and then eventually we met up in Stockton, of all places.
yeah, your stomping grounds. You were headlining that
Yes,
show. Hey, was that your
yes, sir.
first? Was that your first time headlining?
Yeah, that was technically the first time. I've closed out a couple other times, like for like maybe like 15, 20 minutes, but officially, yeah, that was kind of the first time for that long too. Yeah,
Yeah, congratulations, man. That's super awesome.
heck yeah.
So Athena went to go get the charger for the laptop because that's starting to. As soon as we got in line with the laptops, like I need some food.
Yeah,
So she'll be
I
right
know,
back.
man. Heck
Um,
yeah, man.
that was a really fun show though in Stockton that we did for the city of Stockton. We were supposed to do it I think like 6 months prior, something like that, but it got rescheduled. I'm kind of glad it did in a way, just because
Yeah.
it ended up being really successful and really fun. And who knows, if it hadn't been, then maybe it wouldn't have been so much successful.
Yeah, I definitely because I remember because I was talking to Betty Ramirez that put on the event.
Shout out.
She had less preparation time the first time around.
Yeah,
So
it was kind of pretty quick.
yeah, so it wasn't gonna work out, and like you said, luckily she was able to reschedule and it kind of worked out. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So were you born and raised out in Stockton? Is that where you're from?
Actually, I was pretty much raised out here, but I was born in the Philippines. Came here when I was like 6 years old.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh wow, that's
yeah.
cool. Do you remember the time of your life before you moved to the U.S.? Like, because that's not, 6 years old. People don't remember that a lot.
Right. Like vaguely, like certain things here and there. I kind of do. Um, and then like other stuff, I don't remember,
Yeah,
yeah, stuff here and there. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
cool. Have you been back a bunch of times? Because I know you said you went back recently. You took your
Yeah.
father there. But do you go back often?
Yeah. I went out for the first time. I went out there with my mom and dad, like in 1998,
Wow.
and it was a trip because it was like a culture shock in a sense. Even
Yeah,
though
I
I
can
was
see that.
born there, but you
Right.
know what I'm saying, like I grew up like here in America, so like that was kind of like I don't remember a lot of stuff. And
Hmm.
then when I came or when I went back, it was like what the fuck, like yeah, it was like almost foreign, like and
Wow.
yeah, it was like
Almost
all
like a
my
foreign
relatives.
country.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Put another sound effect. But yeah, it was yeah, it was a trip because like all my relatives, my cousins, like man, like looking at me like like and I'm all dressed up in Jordans and like jeans and
Oh,
they're like in flip flops and like a hole in the shirt and like like
Oh
who's this
yeah.
mother
The king
who
has
does he think
arrived.
he is? Yeah. The king.
That's cool.
Yeah,
What are
man.
some major differences do you remember tripping out on when you got there?
Oh man, and I'm pretty sure you guys probably can relate because Philippines is a lot like Mexico. Like if like we kind of stayed out in the province, and that's kind of more of the rural ghetto area.
Okay.
Or like more in like village, like running water. You got to go like 20 miles to get running water and shit.
Oh wow. I can't even imagine that.
Yeah, and roosters, crack of dawn, that's all you hear. And then um, usually when you go back, they'll do like a celebration feast, like they'll um they'll roast a pig, and then um of course they'll what's the term they'll have to obviously kill the pig and but you can hear everything like when they're preparing for it like so
Oh no, I can relate to that. I can
yeah
relate to that. Oh my gosh.
and I was like what the heck is going on right now
Oh
yeah man.
Wow.
man.
And when you say roast a pig, you don't mean like they did jokes about the pig, right?
Dang.
They probably did right before they like hey nice knowing you I
There you go. Hell yeah.
You don't run fast.
yeah
You're the slowest one in your family.
Damn.
yeah it's like all
Damn
right
pig.
bacon yes bacon
Oh my gosh. Wow, that's hilarious. Elvin, so you are a blind comedian, which is pretty interesting. I don't know if I've ever known a blind comedian. I mean, I know blind, people, but not a comedian.
yeah yeah
What was it like, I guess, for you growing up? Because, really don't know.
yeah you know what a little insight no pun intended man Sam we need some sound effects in this podcast.
I'm trying to avoid the sound effects of cars driving by at the moment.
No, I know. Yeah, no. I actually lost my sight when I was 14. So prior
Oh,
to
I didn't
that,
know that.
yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, that's
So
a little
growing
fun
up, you
fact.
you were able to see.
Yeah. So fun fact. Yeah, I was able to see prior to that, and I have glaucoma. That's my eye condition, and that was kind of inherited on my mom's side. So a lot of my aunts and uncles had it, and and it kind of just gradually like got worse and
Just
worse as
deteriorated.
time. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow, 14.
So did it start at 14 or did it end at 14?
Um, I guess yeah. Well, I'll say yeah, 14 because
Okay.
I started noticing some difference like this. So this is like going on sixth grade to junior high that type of
Yeah.
stuff. So like yeah, preteen, and then like it was a trip because like I said, it was kind of gradual, but I started noticing some stuff, and then like I like for example, like in physical or in PE, ed, like they had you like right when you start class or whatever, they're trying to you know get to know the students and stuff, and check you like if you can play sports or participate in certain activities. So they had this eye chart, and man, I couldn't read a damn thing on there.
Oh,
I
dang.
mean maybe a couple letters, but I was like, wait a minute, something's up, and then
Yeah, something's not right.
yeah, yeah, and here's another thing as well, like being a Filipino background, like we're not taught to kind of express our feelings. So I kind of hid that from my parents for like
Oh,
a couple
no.
months,
Wow.
and because I didn't want, I felt ashamed, like I was like, and but I knew I had to tell them, like, yo, I like something's wrong here, and so I eventually I ended up telling him. Oh, I mean my parents, and then uh, man, it was a traumatic,
Oh,
pretty traumatic
wow.
experience. Yeah,
I bet, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible.
yeah, yeah. No, it's all good. But so I we had to go to different eye doctors, and at that time, like optometrists, optometry, in all in that field, like it was still kind of new in the early 90s.
Yeah. Oh,
And
trust me, I've been going to eye doctors since the early 80s, so I know how messed up it can be.
yeah, and then so they were trying to figure out what was going on, and then I had um they ended up like doing surgery to kind of save what was left of my vision, and it kind of worked a little bit, but over time it kind of deteriorated, like you said
Dang.
earlier. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. I had to just assume that you were born that way.
No, and you know what? It's funny. It's funny. Like when people associate blind, they just think just blind. Like one eye condition or whatever. And
Hmm.
it's like, hey, because I always get this question, hey, why don't you get surgery or
I get
get a
that question a
new.
lot too.
Yeah, and then there's this thing on YouTube now, like Mr. Beast. A friend, this guy I know, a comedian, he sent me this link. It's like, hey man, hey bro, check out this thing. This guy cures blindness, and I already know. I was like, man, this is some bullshit stuff, man. I mean, because if you really break it down, like blindness is they have all different conditions. It's not just
Yeah.
one. They have
Yeah.
RP, glaucoma, immaculate degenerate, and just other stuff.
Cataracts.
Yeah, cataract. It's complex, and it's not so complex. It's kind of like the best way to put it, I guess.
Yeah. But it's definitely a lot more complex than people give it credit for, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. Oh man, I had something there, but then I kind of lost it. So so I was going to tell you about myself. So for me, I had so when I was a baby and I was kind of growing up and stuff, I was like walking into walls, and like
Mm,
before I could even speak, and
yeah.
I was holding things like really close to my face, and
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
my
yeah.
parents were like super concerned with me, so they took me to an eye doctor. They gave me glasses, very strong prescription at a young age.
Mm,
And then later on in my life, in my 20s, I went to a specialist, and they were telling me that because I had such a high prescription at a young age, that the connections between my eyeballs and my brain are
yeah.
underdeveloped.
Mm,
And I guess in the early 80s, they didn't know that
Yeah.
that was going to be detrimental in the long run.
Right, right. It's like you we were talking about earlier. Things were like still new, with
Yeah,
that kind of stuff. Uh,
technology,
yeah,
it's
man,
crazy.
that's crazy. Yeah.
So for you, what's kind of neat, I mean, kind of neat, I guess, is you've had the experience of vision, and you're more able to like visualize things and colors and things like that. Is that right?
Yeah, no, it's a good question. Like I do remember a lot of things, certain things. Um, and and you know what's crazy? Like I try to hold on to that like as much as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
That's not crazy at all.
That's
and
not. Yeah, I agree.
lo-
That's not crazy at all.
yeah, and here's another thing to it too. Like so during that time period, like 1990, 91, when I was 14, my that was kind of my lasting impressions or whatever I saw
Wow.
during that time. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but
Yeah,
like
it
Yeah.
was quite a while ago.
yeah, and so I'm stuck. My mental side of things when it comes to that, like I'm stuck in that time period.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, because if you imagine it, like that's like what, like 30 something years ago, 30 plus years ago.
Yeah.
yeah. When
So
I think
fat,
of like '95, it's funny because when I think of '95, I think, oh yeah, like 10 years ago. But yeah, it was like 30 years ago.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
and so just imagine all the shit that's been like progressing, technology,
Hmm.
landscapes, um, and especially around here, like new businesses,
Style.
new stores, or they took down certain buildings. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Wow.
yeah,
That is
it's
pretty.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. So
I never thought of it that way.
Right,
yeah,
right.
That is
So
so
yeah.
wild.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah, man.
I don't
man.
know. I'm not, blind. I'm close. I'm not blind. But I'm definitely mentally in the '90s
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've never left the
Like he
'90s.
has the same clothes, same fashion as when in the 90s. He
Hmm.
makes 90s references. He is
Yeah.
90s slang.
Yeah. People make fun of me because I say dope a lot. Like,
Oh,
oh
yeah,
man, that is dope.
yeah, yeah. And you know what? And the funny thing about that is like that's one of my highlights, like the '90s, 80s,
Yeah.
'90s, like that was a cool time for me.
Hell
Yeah. Absolutely.
yeah.
That was a cool time for all of us, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We saw
the world wasn't so crazy then.
we saw a shirt we really liked and it said made in the 80s, raised by the 90s.
Oh man, that's dope. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
dope shirt.
That is dope. I like that. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So how did you discover stand-up comedy and like decide that that was something you wanted to do?
You know what? I'll summarize it. I don't want to like break down the whole thing, but like pretty much like I enjoy comedy. We all watch comedy, SNL, Eddie
Mhm.
Murphy's, Def Comedy Jam, what was that? K Locos on Telemundo. Man, that was dope. I used to watch that Comedy Central, all that stuff. Like
Yeah.
I was a fan of it. Um, I never had I wasn't like, oh man, this dude, he's the holy grail of comedy. This is my Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Of comedy. I just kind of like different styles of comedy. But I didn't have like the aspirations of being a comedian. I kind of just fell into it
Oh wow.
in a way, and then like in 2018, that's when I started in September 12th, 2018, and during that summer, we were kind of in transition in a sense because we got kicked out of our previous house and we stayed with my nephew, and I was kind of in limbo, to be honest. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, are we gonna find another place? And you know how it is. If anyone has experienced living with other people and family members, it's it's tough.
Yeah.
You don't want to
Yes.
impose that in that
Right.
sense. And so I was kind of in limbo because I DJ too. I DJ, and that was kind of my thing for the longest time. But all my stuff was in the storage, and I was like, you know what? Just kind of just browsing around online, and I discovered Kill Tony, and I was like, oh shit, what is this shit? Like, this is pretty cool. Like, um, 1 minute they get to do their thing, and you get feedback from Kill Tony and the crew, and I was binging on that like the whole summer,
Yeah.
and so that's kind of my Kickstarter to that, and then from there, like, because they'll give you like tips and
Mhm.
information, like, okay, you need to do this, find an open mic, go there, this and that, and that's what I am doing. I went to an open mic, Blackwater Cafe in Stockton, which they don't exist anymore. They end up changing the name, but that was the first one I went to.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Elvin, the more you talk, the more I'm thinking that we're like the same person here.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, so we discovered Kill Tony, but we didn't discover it till like 2019. Um,
Okay.
During the pandemic, we started binging Kill Tony. We actually started from the very, very beginning, and we are about 300. Well, we just hit 300. So we're
Uh-huh.
300 episodes in on our Kill Tony binge, and we literally were watching it before we started this interview, and we'll probably be watching it after we're done with this interview.
Nice. I like
Yeah,
that.
so we love watching Kill Tony. Absolutely. Do you still watch
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, no. Like, I kind of want to get back into it. Man, I've just been so wrapped up in other stuff, and so I haven't gotten back into it.
Yeah, I can see that. That's I mean, yeah, we definitely we discovered it and then we didn't really get into it too much because we were busy, right? But then during the
Mhm.
pandemic we started binging it. Now we're
Yeah,
super hooked.
yeah,
So let's talk about your DJing. You mentioned being a
Yeah.
DJ.
yeah, yeah.
How did you get into starting being a DJ?
Well, growing up, I was always into like breakdancing, hip hop, but
What?
yeah,
Wow.
and like just rap music and all that stuff, um, and so I was kind of influenced by that. Like when I was young, I didn't officially like start doing it and getting my equipment till like 1995. So that's when I got started, and then
Oh, so
so
you were
I
pretty young.
yeah, yeah, at that time I was like 18 and stuff. So um and by then, I already had lost my sight. And with DJing, you don't really need a whole lot of you just gotta have a good ear for it. You don't it's not too visual.
Yeah, but
Um
you also have to like know like the buttons and the knobs and things like that, right?
um yeah, yeah, in a sense. So what ends up happening is I got my equipment, and it's all hands on, and you
Hmm.
can feel the knobs,
Yeah, absolutely.
and,
So you
and
can kind of just remember where everything is in a sense.
yeah, exactly, by memory. And as far as the music, like I was spinning vinyl, so a lot of the stuff now is
Wow.
yeah, original vinyl. So like
Oh,
I'm like
dang.
a vinyl dude, so
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
man, heck yeah. And so a lot of people are doing the laptops now, controllers, like just
Yep.
pushing the buttons. I mean, it's cool, it's the new thing now for the new kids, but we were doing the vinyl like back in the day. So and yeah, so basically, like I said, you just gotta have a rhythm, have an ear for music, and it's really not much to it. Like as long as you know where everything is by obviously for me like or in that position like by feel, like
Yeah.
okay, so it's not really rocket science. Yeah.
That's cool. And when you started DJing, did you like start getting gigs and stuff like that?
Yeah. I end up actually having a mobile crew eventually. Like so I end up DJing with other people. Like we would like hey you got the turntables, or this guy has the speakers, or the other guy has records. So we
Oh,
just
that's so cool.
Oh wow,
yeah
it's like a
we
collaboration.
You guys
yeah
are like
combine
Voltron.
everything, and then we would do like house parties
Oh
uh,
wow.
and then other events, local events and stuff. So yeah.
Do you have a DJ name?
Yes, I actually do. It's I go well at that time it was DJ Excalibur, Excalibur.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
nice.
Um,
How
yeah,
does one pick their DJ name? Is it like a special day or a special time of the year? Like how do
yeah.
own your name?
You know what? No, that's a good question too. Like, um, DJing is kind of synonymous with like a lot of times with like scratching, cutting. So referencing like swords, cutting knives,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So it's they kind of go with that kind, or like a bravado type thing, flexing. There's a DJ out in New York called Funk Master Flex. So like, yeah,
Yeah. No, I've definitely he's definitely a famous guy.
That's
yeah,
dope.
yeah. So you kind of go off with that, like, okay, Blade, like, okay, Blade, is another, kind of referencing cutting, like,
Heck
so
yeah.
yeah. So
Dang,
yeah,
that's
DJ were emotional and we like to cut ourselves, not physically, but
Oh my
cut,
god.
cut vinyl. No.
Do you do a lot of like scratching and stuff? I really like that.
Yeah. I was big on scratching. Well, the thing too with DJing was blending. You mix the two records on beat,
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
and so we were like, or I got pretty good at that. But scratching was kind of like one of my big things too. Like people love seeing scratching. Like, oh shoot, like he's scratching. That's pretty cool.
Hell
Awesome.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you mentioned blending. That's like the original mashups.
Yeah. That acapellas, instrumentals, and then they have certain records where they have 8-bar intros where you can blend into the next songs and stuff. Kind of make it easier. But
That's crazy.
yeah.
So you could play like one acapella and then a different instrumental at the same time and just like put them together.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
well,
wow.
you know what? Like even now, it's way easier with the
Yeah,
laptops
digitally. I
and
would imagine it's way easier
oh,
digitally.
it's
Yeah.
it's gone bananas, man. You can do so much now. Like back then, you would have to do figure out a certain way. I mean, it was possible, but compared to now, oh man, you can put like 20 songs in one song.
Oh
A lot
yeah.
of skill
Have you heard
involved.
of speaking of people now, have you heard of DJ Party Ben?
Actually, no,
Okay,
I'm
well
not
he
familiar
made
with that.
I guess he did a collab with a couple other people and they made a Green Day remix album of American Idiot and it's called
Oh, okay.
American Edit and I love it. It's like one of my favorite albums in the whole
Oh,
world.
okay.
And
Yeah.
it's the
Yeah.
entire album just mashed up.
Very seamlessly too. It
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
feels
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it was meant to.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah.
Dude, I think it's so fucking like okay, I know that it's much easier to do it the digital way, right? But
Yeah.
I think the fact that you were able to develop such a unique skill, that's a
Yeah.
skill. You have to
Yeah.
be like, you have to build that up. And then the fact that you can't really see what you're working with, you have to feel your way. So it's like every gig you had kept you really grounded and present because you had to make sure that you were paying attention to every single detail, especially with like scratching on vinyl. Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
I have like so much anxiety remembering putting like records on and my mom being like, don't touch it, don't scratching, you're gonna mess it up. The needle is
Oh yeah. That is true. Yeah, that was a big thing early on. Like, yeah, if you had parents or relatives, like, yeah, don't mess up my vinyl.
Yes.
Oh, then you're over here going, I'm not gonna mess it up. I'm just gonna scratch it.
I know.
Does it leave marks on the record itself?
Actually, it does. Actually, it does. But later on, they they have, like I said, it's all, technology is evolving. So they had the proper needles, the proper
softer needles and probably harder records.
but proper records for it's like we kind of just figured out that, okay, I mean, it does scratch, but it doesn't really. I mean, if you want to really mess it up, that you can, but but as a DJ, you're not trying to go out there and do all that crazy stuff. But yeah.
So how big is your vinyl collection to this day?
Oh man, good question. Like, a lot of my stuff now is in storage, so I can't even remember now because I still have stuff laying around. Last time I checked, I probably had like over 30, 40 crates, and
wow,
30, 40 crates, give or take, like 70, 80 records in each. So times that. So I can't. Wow. I'm not really good at math. Yeah.
What are a couple of your favorite records to throw on the mix?
You know what? I was big on freestyle music back in the day, like Expose, Nocera, Summertime, something like those songs. The Latin freestyle, that was kind of big. Stevie B, like that, stuff. But like I said, I was big on hip hop. R&B was good. I like R&B, funk, and all that stuff. And then eventually, oh shoot.
What?
Okay, you still got me?
Yeah, no, you're still here.
Okay. No, there was a there was a call coming in. I thought I lost you, but we're good.
Mr. Popular over here.
Yeah, no, they probably just want money.
Yeah, no, you're probably right.
Where's my money?
It's probably not even real bill collectors either. It's probably scammers.
Yeah, but yeah, no, but yeah, just variety of music. Yeah,
that's cool. Did you or would you DJ like a comedy show?
Oh man, you busting out the hard hitting questions here, Funky Sam Medina. You know what? I thought about it. I wouldn't like I wouldn't shut it down per se, but I did think about it, but I realized, like, man, I think that's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's probably a lot of work. Yeah. And then you got like, you cater to kind of what they want to come out to and things like that. And I know like a lot of like DJs who do parties and things like that don't like to be told what to play.
Yeah. Let the DJ do their thing.
Yeah. In fact, you're the third DJ that we've had on this show, and so that's the general consensus is like, don't tell me what to play. I know what to play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just leave that up to us. Like, you guys do your thing and shit. Leave it up to us. Yeah.
I always think it's so funny. You'll have like 50 to 100 people at a party or a gathering, and they've got a DJ, and one person is requesting a song going, I want to dance to this. I don't care if anybody else wants this song, but I want this
all
song.
the time. The popular one is the drunk motherfucker that's like, hey, can you play this song? Can you play Britney Spears? Like, what? Like, off the wall record or song, like, does it match with the theme of the night? Like, bro, I just want to karate kick you in the throat right now,
I think you should DJ a strip club. You'd be like the least perverted person there. Like
Oh
he's not here to look
man.
at the girls. He's just here to DJ.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be fun.
Welcome, Trixie from the back. Does she look hot? Tell me about it.
Yeah. Everybody, the janitor. Yeah. Cornelius on stage. She got a nice broom. Hey, hey, hey. Take off their clothes. No.
You sound like you already have experience, Elvin.
Hey yo, hey yo.
So you started doing stand up in 2018
Yeah,
because of the Kill Tony show, which is super awesome.
Mhm.
yeah.
What kind of places did you start going to? Just did you stick around in Stockton, or did you travel a little bit?
Like in the beginning,
Yeah, when you first started.
you know what? I stuck to home because like I said, like you don't know shit in the beginning. Like I didn't really
Yeah,
know anybody.
absolutely.
Like the open mic I did at Blackwater Cafe was a mixed mic. They did
Oh
poetry,
wow.
music, and then yeah, you can do comedy a little bit. And so the first 4 times I went up, there was no comedians.
Oh dang.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
interesting.
yeah, so I'm there doing my thing, but like I'm trying to get feedback. I'm trying to meet comedian. Like, so I was waiting, like, what's going on here? And then, so yeah, I didn't meet anyone till like later on, like when I was driving home from one of the open mics,
Oh,
we came across Finnegan's, and Finnegan's a local bar in town, and it was run by I'm guessing you guys are familiar with this name, Saul Trujillo.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he ran that mic. He just actually started like a couple months before that, and so that's where like I started meeting like other comedians. I'm like, oh shit, this is fucking dope. Like,
Oh
Oh
yeah,
good.
wow.
yeah,
So it just
yeah.
kind of
So I
blossomed at that point when you met the other comics.
Yeah, because like I didn't like in the beginning, or the first few times I went up, like I didn't know who to like talk to, like
Hmm.
or get feedback from. So when I started going
Wow.
there, like I was like, oh damn, this I can ask questions, like what to do, what not to do, record your set, put the mic to the side, just little shit like that.
Yeah.
Wow. So you went in completely like unexperienced, and you didn't know anything, and there was no other comics there to show you the way until you met those other
No, no,
comics.
hell no. I was like,
Wow.
I was
How was the comedy experience before the Finnegans? Like when you were just doing the mix mic, like were people laughing and things like that?
I mean, couple of laughs here and there, but like like I said, man, I was still new, like
Hmm.
early, like my writing wasn't like like that.
Yeah.
I was still learning how to put jokes together,
Mhm.
like I walked the dog and then I don't know, like the dog disappeared or some shit.
Well, it's amazing that you stuck with it. Then you weren't like discouraged or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, you know what? It's interesting because with DJing, like when I had the DJing background, it kind of went hand in hand with the comedy because like with me, like I, I felt like because DJing, you go on stage a lot,
Yeah.
like a lot like comedy, and and I love being on stage. Like it's a amazing feeling. I don't know how you describe it, but it's incredible. And then the other thing with me is like I had confidence. Like um, whether I bombed or I did good, like I always kind of maintained or confidence, and I was kind of pretty grounded as well. So
Yeah,
like
that's awesome.
so
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Did being a DJ give you any opportunity like that open up any doors for comedy?
Um, no, I wouldn't say so. Like it was kind of separate.
Yeah,
Like
it's not really the same audience. I can see that.
yeah, yeah, it was kind of separate. Like I mean, people would, you know, I'll cross paths with people like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Elvin used to DJ, here and there and stuff. And but as far as leading into comedy, no, not necessarily.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Um,
But I think that's really interesting. The fact that being a DJ helped give you that feeling of already being on stage, and
mhm.
then using that to kind of like, keep you from going, holy crap, this is scary. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Everything
yeah.
your ego does to try to protect you from hurting or embarrassing yourself, you were able to be confident where you stood, and it really speaks through your comedy too. Watching you perform on stage, you look so comfortable and you
Oh,
look so
thank you,
natural
thank
there.
you, thank you,
Yeah,
Lena. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I definitely like my confidence. I mean, like I said, like, it's just whether I have a bad set or not. Like, go on to the next one. Don't get too high, don't get too low.
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
See, I have that
it,
problem. I get too high and too low
mhm.
on myself. Like one day I'm gonna like be the next world's famous comedian. The
Yeah,
next
yeah, the
day I'm
greatest
like
thing on earth.
the
Yeah.
next day I'm like a piece of shit. Why do I even try? Yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
I
I
don't mean
guess
to laugh.
we're a
I'm
little
sorry.
Why
different.
do I even bother?
Yeah. So
Yeah, man.
the pandemic hits and then you transition to the Zoom comedy. How was that transition like for you?
Oh man, man, that's funny, man, because when the when the when the world went to shit, like we were all I think everyone, felt the same, like, what the fuck are we gonna do next,
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I do too.
Like um and I talked to um I when I had guests on my podcast, like other people, like, you know, um right when it hit, everybody kind of just like hit the ground running, actually on Zoom right away. Like
Yeah.
I didn't even fun fact, like when I met you guys, um I didn't get into it till like July. So Zoom was already like, like up and running by then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. By
Yeah.
July,
Yeah,
definitely.
cuz yeah, when I talked to you and other people, it's like, "Oh yeah, we've been doing this for like 8 weeks, 2 months and all this stuff." And I was like, "Damn, okay." Like, yeah, I missed out, but once once I found out, like, cause in the beginning, people were trashing it, right? Remember, like,
Well, yeah,
like,
there was
It was less organized, so it was really weird and awkward.
yeah,
everybody kind of didn't like it at first, and then
yeah, yeah,
that handful of people decided, well, this is what we're gonna do now.
yeah, yeah. No, from my perspective, that, like what I heard from
Hmm.
outside perspective, like, it's like, oh, the Zoom, oh, I don't want to Zoom, like it takes away the live element, this and that.
Mm.
Oh
I was
yeah,
hearing
there's
like all
definitely a lot of
kinds of shit.
drawbacks.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
was hearing like all kinds of shit, and it kind of like stopped, or like I kind of like didn't want to do it at first, but I started seeing it on like online Facebook, like pop up all the time on the Facebook groups. Like I was like, you know what? Like fuck it, I'm a we ain't doing I ain't doing shit right now, so
Yeah.
why not? Why not give it a shot?
I mean, that's a good motivator. I mean, I'm not doing shit else.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit. I ain't like
I don't
hitting
have anything.
fucking
I don't have anything better to do.
yeah. I ain't headline nowhere. I ain't doing shit. No one's paying me to do anything. Like fuck. Like so yeah. So yeah. July was the first one, and um I think the first one I did. I think you were on it, Sam. it was Atu's Caravan Lounge. That was the first.
Oh,
Yeah, that
okay.
was the first time.
Okay.
First time I met you. Like and that's the thing with me too. I have a pretty good memory, so it was like I have a memory like an elephant.
I do remember doing the caravan one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first one I did, and I think Pete was on there. You were on there. There were few other people. And then the next one I did was your guys, on the Friday night, and
Yeah.
man,
That was a really fun one.
yeah, and well, I was still learning the whole Zoom thing, like I didn't like I was trying to I think one time somebody pointed it, I was like, damn, where's Elvin pointing the camera at? Like we can't see him.
I remember when you first did the mic because I put it in the chat, 1 minute, and I'm like halfway through your set, I realized, wait a minute, how do I let this guy know that his time is up?
Yeah.
I don't like because a lot of people will say 1 minute into the microphone or whatever, but I feel like that interrupts people a lot, so I don't like to do it that way. So I'm like, what do I do? What do I do?
Right. It kind of puts you in an awkward position, but you know what? No, it's I respect it. Like I usually tell people like 1 minute. The other popular one is like, "We love you, Elvin." Like that kind of lets me know. But yeah,
That's
yeah,
so smart.
and,
We love you,
yeah,
Elvin.
yeah.
I gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
People love me.
Someone loves me. I gotta go.
Yeah, and but yeah, it was kind of weird. Yeah, I was still trying to figure out the whole Zoom thing. I didn't have a tripod. Like everyone and their mother, had to like get a tripod and like, oh shit, this
Yeah.
this is what I gotta get, and the green screen, all that shit. Like, damn, like so yeah.
What's funny
But
is I have a desktop PC computer,
Mhm.
and I didn't have a webcam. There's one thing I didn't have. I never really thought I
Okay.
needed one, And the
Right.
pandemic hits, and we started doing the Zoom stuff, and the
Yeah.
webcams were sold out everywhere.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I waited
Exactly.
like 3 months for a webcam.
Exactly. Like we started ordering all kinds of shit. Like, okay, yeah, this is the new thing. Like,
It's so crazy.
yeah.
Dang.
Did you enjoy doing the Zooms?
Yeah.
You know what? I actually did because like a lot of my friends, the other comedians in town were like you
Yeah.
have a couple like fuck Zoom and this. It kept
I
me
feel
on.
like that's about 80% of every comedy scene is fuck Zoom. And then the
Yeah.
20% of people that did do Zoom, like we built a community. All those
Yeah.
people.
Exactly. You know what? And there were a lot of good benefits from it because I met obviously like you guys, like Pete, um even people from the Midwest, Chicago, New York. Like even though it was virtual, like we kind of got to network with each other
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
build like you said, build a community. And so yeah, it's a lot of benefits, and then it just kind of no, I had fun and it kept me on my toes. Like it kept me like writing, coming up with premises, while like other people that didn't do it, like well, I guess I'm just gonna wait until the world gets back together, like
Yeah.
or find like some backyard open mic, like some speak easy lounge type shit,
In the park shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people were doing the park
that.
shit. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
But I thought it was really cool how people figured out new ways to give entertainment. Because, the park thing at the time wasn't good then because, the pandemic or whatever.
Yeah.
But now you could do like a little park thing where you have like a little picnic or something and then have live comedy there.
Yeah,
or
people really
stuff like that.
People really did
drive-ins.
Outside theme. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, somebody was telling us that one comedy club put their open mic on the roof of the comedy club.
Oh wow.
No, that is true. Yeah. Like, people were doing, I heard the projector stuff, drive-ins.
I never did that. I kind of wanted to, but the opportunity never really came up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love that
Eh,
though.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, over here, like I did the Zoom stuff, but I was still trying to find ways to go to the open mics.
Yeah,
I was just like crazy like that. Like we had a few comedians that we would find like other open mics that were willing to do and put in the risk. But
yeah,
yeah, but we did end up going to do that, and just to kind of like get back on stage, get the feel of it, kind of
Yeah.
thing. You know, like
yeah. There's this bar in Stockton that I went to, kind of the time frame where I started going to bars again for mics, and the guys were telling me that because there's a patio, and they're like, yeah, we just did the mic out here on the patio, which is a
mhm.
super good, good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, I mean, people are still finding ways to do it.
yeah. I know.
It shows
You,
kind of like is a testament to how much people actually love comedy.
Hmm.
You know, they love entertainment. They really needed that. I feel like not only did people who love to watch or listen to comedy needed that kind of like uplifting, but so did the comedians. The comedians were also dealing with stuff because almost like you have little to no social life as a comedian, and when you
yeah, yeah,
do, it's around other comedians and
yeah.
getting on stage and having the connection with audience members. And so when you take that all away really fast, it could like put people on a tailspin. And I think that's what
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I appreciated about Zoom the most, is that it kind of gave that sense of community when it
Hmm.
was kind of scary, in that scary moment, like how long is it going to be like this?
Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, and not only that, like it felt like I mean, obviously the live aspect kind of wasn't the same when it came to Zoom, but you were still able to do Zoom open mics, and it felt like you know when you were doing it live, you can hit various Zoom open mics in one day, like two,
Mm-hmm.
three, four,
yeah,
and then the following day, the same thing, like because everyone would just like there was a bunch of Zoom open mics all
Yeah.
over the place. Yeah.
yeah. There was yeah, especially around
Different time
the time
zones.
you
Yeah,
joined.
different
By
times.
the
Exactly.
time
Yeah.
you joined in, the July time frame in 2020, we were doing so long. Everybody's like, I'm gonna do a mic. I'm gonna do a mic. I'm gonna do a mic. In fact,
Yeah.
my mic that I did for almost 3 years, hypothetical comedy, that was really inspired by going to like Rachel Rothenberg's mic, and
I like how Sam said my mic there, Athena. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm
well,
right
I was the. I mean,
here.
she did host it
Not.
though for a while. She did host it for a while though, but
Sam is the face, though.
I
He's the
yeah,
face of the duo here.
and well, she had a mic too, the Afternoon
Yeah.
Delight, but my Friday
Yeah.
night mic, that was my baby.
Yeah.
That
His
was
baby.
that was inspired a lot by like Rachel Rothenberg. This is gonna the Panda mic, and then also this is gonna be a disaster. Devontae and Chris, because they
Oh,
were kind
yeah,
of like,
yeah,
to
yeah.
me, they were like the innovators of the online open mic.
Mhm.
Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those are fun. I remember seeing you on those mics sometimes.
Yeah,
You were kind of everywhere.
yeah, yeah. You at that time, yeah, you kind of had to like, we were just starving for,
Yeah,
Attention.
stage,
for
stage.
attention.
Yeah, there you go. Attention. Let's put that out there. Attention. Yes, we're attention whores.
Look at me.
But then
Listen,
as we
laugh.
get to the tail end of the pandemic, I don't know if tail end is the right term to use, but as we get more modern, out of the pandemic a little bit, you're still kind of everywhere. You're doing a lot of shows
Yeah.
and a lot of things, and I feel like you came out of the pandemic like going full bore with the
Yeah,
comedy.
yeah. Yeah, it's man, that's I just didn't want to like stop, like even though I felt like certain instances like I kind of got burnt out, by Zoom a little bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I can see
After a
that.
while, and but but yeah, no, like once we kind of the world kind of just got back in order, like yeah, okay, let's hit the ground running again. Let's hit up these open mics. Let's do some shows. So yeah, like
what was your first experience back doing in-person mics after, being in quarantine for so long?
um like how it felt or in a sense
Yeah, because
or
I feel like your experience sometimes going back to like doing it on stage, the timing is a little different because Zoom timing is like a
yeah.
second behind.
No, good question. Um yeah, it was a little bit of an adjustment, but not too much because like I kind of like it was that live aspect thing again, like
Yeah.
oh okay, like oh shit, they're laughing. They're
Yes.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
they're actually laughing
Yeah.
at this punchline here. Oh, okay, they kind of get it. But yeah, no, I think the first time I came back, like I had an okay set. I wouldn't say it was great. Like there were a couple of jokes that worked pretty well, but it was I was just kind of rusty, I guess to put it um bluntly, but after that got the rust off and then just hit the ground running pretty much.
That's awesome. I remember my first experience back was July 2021, and I had not touched a microphone in person, since early 2020. And so it was over
Right,
a year. It was a long time. Did all that comedy on Zoom, a year and a half worth of comedy on
right.
Zoom. I get on stage and I said my first little joke, because I'll come up and I'll say something about something in the room, a little bit. And
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
came up and I said my first funny thing, and as soon as I said it, they started laughing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is incredible.
yeah,
Because on
exactly.
the Zoom, there's like a 3 to 5 second delay from my mouth to your ears, and then if
Mhm.
you laugh, there's a 3 to 5 second delay from your mouth to my ears. So that's a good
Yeah,
like 6 to 10 second delay. So I'll tell a joke on Zoom, and there'll be dead silence for like 8 seconds.
yeah,
That feels for a
yeah,
comedian, that's a lifetime.
yeah, exactly.
Eight
Yeah.
seconds of silence. Oh
But
man.
it definitely taught you how to be okay with silence.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The timing, yeah, it's definitely it kind of varies, and you kind of have to, you know, do more live open mics to really get that feeling back again. Like
Yeah.
oh, okay, this okay, this works, that works. Okay, yeah.
Have you been traveling for comedy more now since the pandemic's been kind of lifted?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was like right after I felt like okay, the world is you know getting back in order. Like um, yeah, I went to Vegas. I went to I did some shows out in Reno.
Wow.
Um, uh, all over the Bay Area. I went out to LA for the Comedy Chateau.
Oh,
Oh,
that's awesome. That
Yeah,
nice.
just I believe that just opened up like as the pandemic was ending or whatever happened. I don't want to say the pandemic ended because I still kind of feel like we're kind of partially in it a little bit, but we're also not.
yeah, yeah,
But I mean,
yeah.
I feel like the comedy chateau just opened up recently.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there was a big push for that. I forget how long they've been going on. But I the first time I went out there, I went with a couple comedians, and I believe it's 2021. So I think by then, things started to kind of get back to normal, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Did anything like fun or funny happen to you while you were traveling for comedy?
Yeah, fun road stories.
Uh, good one. You know what? Man, I would have to do it. I would have to think of one. I well, I don't know if this is a requirement or a requirement or anything, but like I did a show in Reno once. I'm not gonna say the name of the person or the venue, but like me and my wife, we planned it, right, and then so we're out, 3 hours away, right, and I get booked for the show, and I'm excited. Fuck yeah, hell yeah,
Oh
Reno,
yeah.
right, and we did the whole thing, the hotel and everything. It's like hell yeah, and and end up going there, and um it there was some promotion, a little bit, I guess, and you know the promoter was promoting it on social media and stuff, and I heard some stuff about it already, like um about the show. It felt like it was a good show, and so we get there, and it was a later show, like I want to say maybe like 9 or 10 p.m.
Wow.
And yeah, it was really late. Um, so promoter says, okay, almost time to go in, but we're gonna give a couple more minutes for people to walk in. It's like, all right, cool. Heck yeah, can't wait. And so we get inside. My wife's like, well, I'm asking her, kind of like what's the inside and stuff, or how it looks like.
Yeah, the layout and everything.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, it's cool, it's pretty nice. There's a bartender over there. Da, da, da. What about people? It's like, well, it's just us for now.
Oh no.
And
No.
okay,
When we did that show real quick, when we did that show on April 1st, I was sitting by you and your wife, and I
yeah.
heard you ask her, hey, how many people are here? And
Oh
my
yeah,
comedy club experience, because I used to work security at a comedy club, I
yeah,
like hopped up and I just started doing a head count real quick, and I go, hey, there's this many people here.
yeah. Yeah, no, I that's the I always like whoever I'm with, like if my wife's there, I'll ask her like, okay,
Yeah, that makes sense though. That makes
yeah,
sense.
and then so she was like, okay, it's us. Oh, maybe they're gonna come in anytime now. And then by the time I get on, I'm doing my thing. A couple people are laughing. I'm thinking, there might be some people that came in. I sit back down. My wife tells me like, or I asked her that same question. Well, how many people are here? It's just me.
Oh my god.
I mean, if you include the bartender, me and him, like,
Oh,
and I'm like, holy crap! Like, okay. And again, I don't want to say the name,
Yeah,
but yeah.
that's hilarious.
sometimes that happens though.
We actually had the opposite problem in LA. In LA in 2020, we got booked on the show, and
Sorry, there was a bug near your head. I
oh,
was fanning
okay.
it away. I was trying to protect you.
I thought she was trying to tell me, don't say it.
No.
Don't say it. I'm like, what's happening? She was like, started waving her hand at my face. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is happening here?
Oh, I get that all the time. Like,
So 2020, we go to this comedy show in LA, and it was packed. There were so many people there,
yeah.
but we didn't realize until I guess the end of the night was it was like 3 comedy shows all in a row, and they were all comedians who didn't know when they were on.
Oh wow.
So it was just full of comics. There was maybe a few people, but
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
full of comics. Yeah, so
300 comics and like
yeah,
five audience members.
yeah, something like that.
One security guy. Like, what are you here for?
I'm trying to find.
I don't know. I don't know. I just started my shit, bro. Like, calm down. Don't give me a hard time. I'm already getting underpaid.
The security guard is a comic.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, this is my outfit. Yeah, for the night. Yeah. Right after I'm done with the ship, I'm gonna tell some jokes.
Oh my god.
I'll give you a quick spoiler alert here.
Yeah.
I think next time I do like a big show at Tommy T's, because that's where I used to do security. I'm gonna wear my security shirt like underneath my
Yeah, I
shirt.
remember that. Yeah,
And then if somebody like gets out of line, I'll be like, "Hey," and I'll like open my like show them like flash my security part. Better watch out, like from stage.
Yeah.
I think that'd be super funny.
Right.
Are you still doing your podcast?
Oh, you know what? But before we get to, I actually want to share one more story.
Yeah, absolutely.
Since it just came to me right now. But so when we were in LA, right, for the Comedy Chateau, we ended up because we ended up doing the Comedy Chateau on Sunday, so we got there on a Friday. We the plan was to like hit a bunch of local open mics.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So we did that. And then I think I want to say it was like a Saturday, and then so we were like, going out for lunch or getting ready to go to the next mic or something. And I hope this is not graphic, but so nature called, and I asked one of my buddies, like, oh, like, is there a bathroom nearby? We can look for one. So like I said, man, nature called, and like I really needed to go. It was go time. So it was go time, y'all, and we hit one of the like a business establishment. It's like, oh yeah, there's bathrooms here, but you can't use it. Like, what? Oh hell no! So, all right, we got to find another spot. So again, it's go time, man. Like this, I'm panicking. Like, man, this is not good. It's not looking good. Okay, we're rushing, and we're crossing the street. It felt like forever, like
Hey,
so.
them streets in LA are wide.
Yeah, and I don't know if like we ended up going to another location, and like that didn't work out, and
wow.
I'm like, okay, this is gonna be horrible. This is Comedy Chateau LA experience, like this. No, this can't be happening. So we finally ended up going to a Walgreens or something, and it was like, all right, cool. Like we found a place, and so to end the story, like I end up was able to do my business, and oh my god, like man, it could have been worse. That's all I'm saying. It could have been worse. Like luckily we ended up finding the bathroom in
in a Walgreens.
Yeah. Yeah, and one of my comedian buddy was like, "Are you okay in there?" Like, "Oh, just give me a moment. Like, let me revel in this,
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know when I'll see the next one.
Yeah, I don't care about an open mic right now. I just want to take care of this right now.
The problem with places that are like very populated, like a downtown area, like an LA area, is that homeless people will go into the bathroom and mess it up, or whatever the case, and then they have a lot of like no public bathroom policy because of that.
Yeah,
so sometimes it's hard to find a bathroom because they don't want no exceptions.
Yeah, exactly.
Bathroom.
Yeah, no exception to blind people and homeless people. Yeah.
That should have got you in the door, though.
You all had your chance.
You should have flashed your little like placard, like, "Hey, let me in the bathroom."
I feel like that should be a thing. I feel like
I'm gonna talk to my state representative right now. Yeah, you know what? That's the thing with like Walgreens and certain gas stations. You have to let the one of the employees know, right? They can't just you can't just go in there and open it. Yeah. So that extra like minute or so 30 seconds like even made it worse, like
I've been in a situation
like let me get inside this thing,
because first you got, I mean, I don't know about you because you don't see, But like for me, like first I gotta find the bathroom, and then I get to the bathroom and the door's locked. Then I have to find an employee. Then I have to
Yeah,
like
you
get back
gotta
to the
fill out,
bathroom.
your application, put in your social security. Like, what's up with this shit?
You gotta wait for the application to process.
Yeah, exactly,
3 to 5 day waiting period.
Yeah, a service fee. Oh,
Especially if you get it on Ticketmaster. Shit.
yeah. God damn. Like,
Guys, so the podcast, where's my damn podcast?
oh
Uh
yeah.
are you still doing that?
You know what? I put that on hold. Like I said, just a lot of shit just been happening. Good and bad. So I've been thinking about uh doing it again, kind of get that going. So hopefully I can get that going again.
Yeah, it was super fun. I remember I was on an episode one time with you.
Hell yeah. No, thank you for
Good times.
participating on
Thank
that.
you for
Yeah.
having me. I
Heck
love
yeah.
it. I love going on podcasts and stuff and just like telling my story and things like that. Like this, like what we're doing. I love doing that.
Yeah,
Heck
hearing other
yeah.
I
people's
enjoy doing with other
stories.
people as well so much.
Heck yeah. Yeah, and that's why I started the one of the reasons why I started doing mine, because just people hearing people's backstories, how they got started, and just a little bit of their background, um, you know, good and bad, like all that stuff. I
All right, so
just
tell us the
connecting.
bad. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I know, right? Well, one time at the Walgreens.
One time I shit myself in a Walgreens.
Yeah, literally, no.
I don't know about you, Elvin, but I always, whenever I go to comedy shows that are far away from home, I always take extra like underwear and pants and shirt just in case. You never know.
Oh man, not a bad idea at all.
Yeah,
Come
just
prepared.
throw it all in a
Hell
backpack.
yeah,
Just one
come
set of
prepared.
clothing in a backpack.
Hell yeah, man. Hell
I
yeah.
do that every. I haven't needed it, but you know what? If I ever do, it's there.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's cool. Where's your? Is your podcast? It's still available though, right? Where's my damn
Yeah,
podcast?
it's still on the like Spotify. It's on YouTube as well. It's still up there. So yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. You
Yeah.
guys should go check it out. It's really fun. Do you have any like projects or anything you're working on?
Or merch.
Yeah. My merch. I still have that. Like, I'm still trying to push that and promote that. My comedy life merch.
I
I got
love it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I got I ran out of the snapbacks. Hopefully I can get
That's a
those going
good
again.
problem to have.
Yeah. Yeah. And then hoodies, I ran out of the t-shirts. Still got a couple hoodies left. And then I even got the where you can order it online at storefrontier.com/comedy life. You can go on there and order it as well.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna get one. I want
Heck
to share
yeah.
it. I want
That's
to share it.
awesome. That's
And
awesome.
and it's one of my I'm actually like really really proud of that one, because um I kind of that's I put my own money into that, and got people to help me put the design together. Obviously I paid them too, but for the logos, but I was really really proud of that, because like I actually it helped out a lot, because I made money from it, and it helped me like when I'm traveling, let's say, chipping for gas or hotel or
Yeah.
anything. So it was a big help, and or pay extra bills. Like it was definitely a big big help on my end.
Hell yeah. So remember that when you're buying merch from comedians or any artists, that it's not just something they use to promote themselves. It's also something they use to kind of like, you know, come to aid for their finances as well.
Yeah, to survive, to
Yeah,
to to,
Fuck
to finance
yeah.
their comedy dreams.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no,
Hmm.
it's
Want to buy
yeah,
them a beer? Just buy a sticker.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Like
that too.
yeah,
What are your
yeah.
well, speaking of comedy dreams, Alvin? What are some like goals and like things that you want to do in comedy still?
Um, yeah, yeah, definitely. For sure. For sure. I guess more traveling, experiencing different venues.
Yeah.
Not trying to stay in one region necessarily, because like there's a lot of opportunities out there, like I believe that we can all, like, benefit, because I think if we stay in one area, we kind of pigeonhole ourselves,
I
in
agree.
that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would like to travel more, and then just get better in my writing, my comedy, and then I one, I guess, goal is to maybe hopefully record a comedy album, like in a couple years or so.
That
That would
would
be
be
so
that would be
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
We're up for it. I'm excited I'm already excited to watch it.
Yeah, we
I
definitely want
know.
to travel more, coming up in this next year or two as well. That's definitely a goal
Yeah.
that we also want to do. Awesome,
Oh, heck
Elvin.
yeah, yeah, heck
Hey,
yeah.
well, thank you so much for joining us. It's been
Yes,
super fun
thank
talking to
you.
you.
Awesome. No, thank you guys. Thank you. Shouts out to my man Funky Sam,
Hell
Athena
yeah.
Rodriguez. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Thank you guys.
You want to plug some social media before we get out of here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. You guys can hit me up on Instagram. I'm on there, Elvin the Comedian. My YouTube channel, Elvin Maglinte. You can check out my clips there. My videos, even the podcast. I'm on Facebook. Shoot, what else? Twitter. TikTok. Definitely on TikTok. So yeah, just hit me up on there.
Hell yeah.
Probably on Venmo.
I don't think I have. I'll look for you on
Yeah,
TikTok.
Venmo, Cash App,
I don't know if I have you on
donate.
TikTok. I'll look for you on there.
Yeah.
You can follow me at Funky Sam Medina across the board. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Venmo, all those fun things.
And
Yeah.
you can find me at She Shines For You, all spelled out, on Instagram, and Athena Rodriguez Comedy on Facebook.
Hell yeah. Thanks again, Elvin.
Hell yeah. Thank you.